Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena here in Middleton is where it's all going to go down tonight as the Capitals are set to face off against the Green Bay Gamblers for the first time this season. Drew Steele, voice of the Capitals here, and coming up in this week's edition of What's on Tap, we'll take a look at the Capitals' last time out, go through the Capitals' weekly news here this week, and preview the Wisconsin Cheese Cup presented by Odyssey Cheese as the Capitals are set to face off against Green Bay for the first time this season. We'll start out with the Capitals' last time out in Tri-City on Saturday night. After taking home a 3-2 victory on Friday, the Capitals looked for the sweep against the Storm on Saturday. Madison fell behind but battled back to force overtime and pick up a third point on the weekend. Tri-City scored the game winner in the extra frame to win by a score of 4-3. In loss, both Aiden Long and Diego Johnson registered a goal and an assist, and not shown here on the graphic was Colton Jamieson with 2 points on the night, including having a helper on the power play goal, which helped him earn the USHL Defenseman of the Week honors. Jamieson becomes the first Capitals player this season to pick up a weekly award from the league with a goal on Friday night and a pair of assists on Saturday. He leads the Capitals defensemen in points this season with 4 on the year. Jamieson's power play assist on Saturday night helped lead to this week's goal of the weekend scored by Riker Lee. Let's take a look back thanks to our friends at Play It Again Sports.
Keeps it out of his own net for Madison. Shots on goal in this hockey game, 13-12 in favor of the Storm. And over the line come the Capitals, driving down the middle with a shot and a goal is Lee. He scores as he drove right down the middle of the ice through the Storm zone and made a backhand forehand move, being able to get that puck on the inside of the far post, past the outstretched left leg of Dybel.
What a goal there by Riker. And this week, the Capitals made their first roster move of the season, acquiring Igor Barabanov from the Sioux Falls Stampede. Barabanov comes in with 73 USHL games under his belt, including 3 games this season where he registered 1 goal with the Stampede. The Capitals really like Barabanov's offensive upside, and he is projected to make his Madison debut on Saturday night. Let's take a deeper dive into tonight's matchup here as the Capitals are set to face off against the Green Bay Gamblers. As you see here entering play this weekend, the Capitals sit in a tie for 4th place in the Eastern Conference with 6 points, with the Gamblers just a point ahead of them in sole possession of 3rd place. Again, that's entering play on Friday night. They're sitting 3rd place. Capitals just a point behind them in 4th, so big one here tonight. And looking at tonight's player to watch for both teams, starting with the visiting Gamblers, Vasily Zelenov enters play tonight with 6 points on the season, leading Green Bay in that category. He registered 4 points last weekend against Omaha as the Gamblers were able to sweep the Lancers, which earned Zelenov the USHL Forward of the Week. For Madison, it's Riker Lee, 3 points last weekend for Madison's leading scorer, and he's a big reason why the Capitals are tied with the Gamblers for the top power play unit in the Eastern Conference. All 3 of his goals coming on the man advantage. Now to the projected goaltending matchup, which includes Caleb Heil for Madison and Gavin Moffett for Green Bay. The Capitals have rotated goaltenders throughout the season, so Heil would be next in that rotation, with Moffett starting 5 of 6 games for Green Bay, so pretty safe to assume he'll be in between the pipes there as well. Moffett has 2 shutouts on the season, most recently against Omaha last weekend, which helped him become the USHL Goalie of the Week. So that's right, the USHL Forward, Defenseman, and Goaltender of the Week, all here in Madison on Saturday night. Should be a good one on the ice tonight and off the ice tonight. Fans can enjoy a discount deal at the concession stand out there in the lobby. It's $6 a brat in a beer or soda combo for you to celebrate Oktoberfest here as the Capitals, of course, ramp up the celebration throughout the rest of the month and really ramp up celebration throughout the year as the 10th anniversary season here upon us in Madison. Thanks for joining us here on this week's edition of What's on Tap. We'll be back next week as the Capitals set to host Chicago on Friday night. But for the entire Capitals organization, enjoy the game tonight, be loud, be in your seats early, and go Caps go.